This week, friends and family nominations sent shockwaves through the Big Brother house.
Charlie manipulates the house.
Oh. And they're quite rude and quite cutting to people.
So there's a communication problem, undermining them and treating them like babies.
It was absolutely disgusting the way she went after another girl's man.
It's who you choose to believe.
I'm going to trust my mum over anyone.
I'm upset with you, Charlie. I genuinely do not want to be here right now.
There's nothing behind the eyes.
What?
Tonight, the shockwaves continue.
You're a disgusting little girl. Don't ever speak to me ever again.
yourself? You don't even know how to have an
I
argument.
don't even know how to
I don't even know why you keep going.
You know what?
I'm actually bored of your voice.
Facing Eviction, Charlie, Dexter, Jack and Joe, Sophie and Hazel. Who goes? You decide. Please welcome your host, Emma Willis.
Hello and welcome to Big Brother. Do you fancy another live eviction? Tonight, we're going to be evicting a seventh housemate. And if that's not enough, we've got all the latest tears and tantrums from inside that house. Now, if you're a fan of catfights, then sharpen your claws because we have got the mother of all ding-dongs between Gina and Hazel. Now, this week, Big Brother decided to give the housemates the week off of nominations. How nice, you think initially? But then you kind of go, not really, because extremely hacked off friends and family got to do it instead, and everything kicked off. So now we have 5 anxious housemates, all desperately clinging on to Big Brother's bosom, and one of them is about to get the booby prize. Charlie, Dexter, Hazel, Jack and Joe, and Sophie. Who gets evicted is entirely down to you. To evict Charlie from a landline, call 090 2050 5802. Or from a mobile 650 5802. To evict Dexter from a landline, call 090 2050 5805. Or from a mobile 650 5805. To evict Hazel from a landline, call 090 2050 5807. Or from a mobile 650 5807. To evict Jack and Joe from a landline, call 090 2050 5808. Or from a mobile 650 5808. To evict Sophie from a landline, call 090 2050 5813. Or from a mobile 650 5813. Mobile and BT landline votes cost 35p. Other landlines may vary. Voting closes later in the show. Please, votes cast after the lines close won't count, and please do not try to vote if you're watching Channel 5 Plus One or on demand. And for full terms, go to channel5.com/bbvote. And as always, if you've got something you want to get off your chest, then why don't you send us a little tweet to @BBUK. So, it's the end of another roller coaster week in the Big Brother house. Here is a reminder of all of the drama.
This week, the Big Brother house exploded. Sam's magical disappearance led to a confrontational return.
He nominated me because we do not connect at all. Like, be a man and tell me what the problem is.
Yeah.
He's in here, he ain't got no mates anymore. You know, I tried to talk to Sam the other day and he said, don't speak to me just because Callum's gone.
What a dickhead. That's like we were here, yeah?
No?
Can you sit down?
Yeah.
You said that I said we don't connect at all.
You did.
I did not say at all, I
Yes,
promise
you
you.
did.
But I said...
And I had no friends.
No, because I said that Callum was your friend in here.
And I had no friends.
No, and that he was your friend and you don't really have any other friends apart from Callum in here. That's what I said.
Yeah. We've done this, Dex. Right, okay?
Then family and friends nominations left Charlie in the firing line.
You won't be nominating at all.
Family.
Charlie manipulates the house.
Oh.
She's nice to the boys one minute and talking behind the backs the next.
My second nomination is going to be Charlie. I don't believe she's genuine, and I know she's said a few things about Gina.
My first nomination is Hazel.
What?
I think it was absolutely disgusting the way she went after another girl's man.
That's shocking that he would choose her.
Charlie's best friend, Sophie. Little bitch face.
I don't go around bad-mouthing the twins. Simply
If Mum said it, you've done it.
I feel so misunderstood right now.
I'm upset with you, Charlie.
I'm
because
also
I
very
sleep in a
upset.
bed with you and I hear this.
Hazel,
and I'm
I've
not
got the
trustworthy.
entire house who I feel like know me 24 hours a day, all day, every day, suddenly questioning me. If I go about things the wrong way and I can't always have the balls to say it, that's because that is the way I am. And I feel so lost.
Right now I do feel like my whole world's just gone upside down.
And as the drama continued in this week's Shop and Task, Charlie wasn't the only one to get stung.
Busy bees are happy bees. We love our queen.
Time to work harder.
Gotta work harder.
Ow!
Do it again.
I think we should overthrow the queen.
Oh, are you for real?
They're little bitches, so they're.
Hazel has called us little bitches. I feel when there's targeting going on, it's a bit silly at this stage, you know. Today really, really shocked me and disgusted me.
Well, that's how you felt from a moment ago, isn't it?
The drama just never stops. So that's what happened earlier this week. But now let's get you bang up to date with all the recent rumblings in Big Brother land. And for this week's shopping task, the housemates all became bees, with Queen Bee Gina and her god Charlie calling the shots. Now I'm guessing this isn't going to end well.
Dear 57, 11:32 a.m. For the next part of the Shop and Task, the worker bees must buzz around the house to earn money towards their shopping budget. But if any of the workers don't buzz around enough, Queen Bee Gina will be forced to get tough.
I'm a girl bee. I don't fly around vigorously.
Why am I not seeing more buzzing around? Okay, everyone has to do it now. Hazel, including you. Hazel not buzzing around enough. More buzzing, very classy. Very, very classy from you.
Just like you.
Not a nice girl at all. Not a nice girl.
Like yourself, Gina. Queen B-I-C-C.
More buzzing around.
You put the bee in bitch,
More
alright?
buzzing around. Or we're going to fail the task if you don't listen.
Rah, rah, rah.
No respect. I'd rather you not speak to
Rah,
me.
rah, rah.
Charlie, people with no respect do not speak to me, and they're not allowed to speak to me either.
No respect for yourself. Rah, 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 rah.
This is Big Brother. Buzzing around time is now over.
The extra money the workers have buzzed up will be added to the shopping budget total later today.
I've never been so insulted in my entire life.
(12:07 p.m. Queen Bee Gina is not amused by Hazel's behaviour.
Did you see her stick her fingers up at me?
What, like that?
Yeah, 2 of them. I've never seen anyone do that to me in my entire life. Another thing that's annoying me is Charlie's just standing there like she doesn't want to get involved kind of thing.
Yeah, she's
I can't
scared.
stand that. She's scared of her. I can't stand that.
Yeah.
Hazel is offloading to Big Brother about Gina.
I could be gone tomorrow. Please, can I be the queen for an hour? I'll beg. Or else, can I just go against it and not tell her? Oh. You see, I don't want to fail it for everybody else, but I don't want to do what she wants me to do. I would extinguish the bee in a second if I got the chance. There's no hiding of my dislike for Gina, I'm not going to lie. I may have 2 days left in the house, and my 2 days are not going to be run by Gina. I think she's an absolute nightmare.
Dexter's thinking ahead to the shopping list.
Sophie, when this task's over, you're going to smash through the order? Like, get it done really quick?
Coke, Coke, Coke. Chicken, chicken, chicken. Cheese, cheese, cheese. Done.
Yes.
Then you can all scrabble over the rest.
Good idea.
Too much cheese is not healthy.
Gina, we all love our cheese. Everything all right, Hazel?
Huh?
Everything all right?
Yeah. Is my water there?
Charlie, peasants can't sit with me. You have to move.
Then you have to move.
Are you going to move or what?
No.
Charlie, deal with her.
Deal with yourself.
I can't speak to peasants anyway. She's going to have to get up or we're going to lose the task.
Hazel, please let me move.
Yeah, water bottle's there.
Yeah. Thank you.
If people don't obey me, then they're just going to have to lose the task.
Hazel, we can't lose the task this far in.
Charlie.
What?
Deal with this
Get
peasant.
down off your high horse.
Deal with this
Jesus
peasant.
Christ, you'd swear you were actually a bloody queen.
Thank goodness.
Smells there anyway.
I feel free.
Really smells.
They may be honeybees, but those two girls ain't so sweet at the moment. So, Dexter, Charlie, Hazel, Jack and Joe, or Sophie, one of them will be heading home. Whose summer holiday in the Big Brother house is almost over? Remember, you are voting to evict. From a landline, call 090 20 50 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to evict. From a mobile, call 650 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to evict. To evict Charlie, add 02. To evict Dexter, add 05. To evict Hazel, add 07. To evict Jack and Joe, add 08. To evict Sophie, add 13. Mobile and BT landline votes cost 35p. Other landlines may vary. Voting closes later in the show. Please do not try to vote if you're watching Channel 5 Plus One or on demand. And for full terms, go to channel5.com/BBvote. Okay, still to come, we have got more from the house and we'll be saying ta-ta to another housemate. We'll see you in a jiffy. Welcome back to Big Brother and boom! It's live eviction number 7. What a night it's going to be. Tonight, Charlie, Dexter, Hazel, Jack and Joe, and Sophie all face eviction following the explosive friends and family nominations. So the housemates nearest and dearest have had their say, but what about our splendid Big Brother audience? Who did they want out? Let's go this way. I recognise you.
Hello, you're
Hello. Who do you want out tonight?
Get the twins out!
Why the twins?
They're like zebras on acid. They're like Tweedledum and Tweedledee, mini James Cordens. It's like, Mum, milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Do you know what I mean?
But that's fun.
Yeah, but I just mean, come on, get them out.
You've had enough.
I've had enough.
Okay, who would you like to go tonight?
We need to get Dexter out.
Why? What's Dexter done?
He's got one of the most disrespectful and disgusting attitudes towards women, and it's just horrible. He creeps around the house, and he's just a little sleaze.
His girlfriend and his mum are over there.
I can't believe someone would go out with him. I think he's disgusting.
Gosh. Okay, let's go down here. Hello. I'm just going to jump on you two. Who would you like to see leave tonight?
I'd like to see Charlie to go.
Why Charlie?
I think she's very manipulative. She did play the boys against each other, and I don't think she deserved to be in the final at all.
Okay. Or Jackie Travers is over there as well. Who would you like like to see Lee?
Hazel needs to go.
Why? Why Hazel?
Because she's a brat with a bad attitude. I hate what she's done to Daly. She's completely manipulated the house against Charlie and said stuff that Charlie hasn't said. She pouts too much and she needs to go.
You seem to be in the right part for that chanting. And let's go over here. Funny enough, fifth audience member. Are you going to stay our fifth housemate?
Sophie, I don't like Sophie.
Why Sophie?
She's horrible to Sam and he's lovely. And she instigates lots of bitching and then just sits back like it's nothing to do with her.
She's a very good hairdresser though.
Yeah, and makeup artist.
She's very good at that.
She's got to go.
Okay. Well, that's what this lot think, but if you need a little bit more time to decide, here's another little slice of yesterday's action. And Gina has some difficult obstacles to overcome.
1:07 p.m. The worker bees have raised a shopping budget of £420, but how much they keep rests with Queen Bee Gina in the final task, the bee assault course.
That is really sticky stuff, you can tell, because it's not even moving.
Queen Bee Gina must sit on a honeycomb roundabout as Big Brother reveals facts about her fellow housemates.
Oh, this is so much fun.
This housemate, once called Dexter, a little prick. Dexter said about this housemate, she's 50 times more narcissistic than I am when I walked in.
When she knows who it is, Gina must jump off and battle her way through the sticky assault course.
Come on, Gina.
It's really hard.
Come on, Gina.
Once Gina reaches beekeeper Dexter at the hive, she must shout out the answer. Each wrong answer will lose them £70.
Right. Who is it?
It's Hazel.
Gina once said about this housemate, he looks at me like a Ferrari, but he looks like a full Fiesta. This housemate believed he would have slept with at least one other housemate.
Get off, Gina!
Ow! Oh, that's so dangerous.
Come on, Gina!
That was so dangerous.
Come on, G.
Come on, Gina! G!
Dexter. Fuck.
You thought you were going to sleep with someone?
Don't know when they're taking that from.
This housemate once said about Dexter, he well thinks he's the bollocks. Sam said about this housemate, I think she just tries to make me look like a bad person sometimes.
Charlie? It was me.
Dexter once described this housemate as all sorts of fake smiles and teeth.
Come on, Gina.
Come on, Gina.
I think that it is Sam.
Oh, shit.
Sophie said about this housemate, he needs to man up and grow a pair and tell me what his problem is.
It's all about the one person.
Sam.
Woo! This housemate said about Dexter, I find him too much hard work to live with.
Gina. Come on, Gina.
Jack.
Yeah.
This is Big Brother.
Yeah.
Gina managed to correctly identify 4 out of the 6 housemates correctly. She has therefore won £280 for the house. However, yesterday, Hazel did not wear her shop pad for the 3rd order of honey. As punishment, £100 will be deducted from the total. Housemates therefore have won £180.
Oh, well, still better than nothing. There's still food there. There's still food to eat.
£2:46 p.m. Sophie is ordering the housemates shopping.
Cigarettes are $39.25. I thought that was like £40.
Get 2 packs. I mean, 200.
Oh no, we can't.
Why?
Because that obviously we only got 100 and something.
We only got £180?
Yeah.
Why did we only get £180?
Were you not listening?
Why not? Who was talking to you? Don't speak to me.
Yeah,
Don't speak to me. I'd rather not speak to you.
They said
I'd
we don't
rather
want
not
to
speak to you.
quid,
I
and
don't really want
everybody
to
heard
hear
it
it.
at the same time.
I actually don't really want to hear it.
Do you know what, Gina?
I don't really want to hear it from your mouth.
Fucking talk if I want to talk.
You're more than a pain in the arse.
You're a royal fucking pain in the arse.
Literally
That's what you are.
a home wrecker.
Yeah,
Not a
home wrecker.
Definitely a classless
Yeah,
girl.
of course.
I do not want to associate
You don't even know
myself
how
with
to have
you.
an argument,
So do not
Gina.
even speak
Just
to me.
pipe down, get
Well,
off your little high
clearly
horse.
you like to
I'll say
argue with
whatever the
people
hell
because
I
you have a
want to
terrible
say.
life.
I'll say
You
whatever
clearly
the hell
have a
I want
terrible
to say,
life.
Gina, so
You
you can
like
just pipe down, get off your little high
you like to
horse,
bully people.
'cause you think you
You're
are
a little
more than
dirty
you
whore
actually
anyway.
are.
You're a dirty ass skank, and I want nothing to do with you.
Gina,
so shush.
Shut the fuck up. I have to wake up every day and look at your ugly fucking face.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, do you really think that you look that great? Do you think you're something special? Look at
Look at you wake up, Gina. Jeez, you want to have a look at yourself in the mirror? You want to piece that face back together?
You're definitely
Just
ugly
shut the fuck
inside
up.
and out,
Just
and
shut
I
the
really
fuck
don't
up.
like you.
Gina,
You're disgusting.
shut the fuck up.
You shut up.
You shut up.
You're a disgusting little girl. Don't ever
Have
speak
you
to
ever
me ever
listened to
again.
yourself? You don't even know how to
Do
have
you-
an
do you-
argument.
I don't even know how to argue.
I don't
You
even
know
know
what?
why you keep going.
You know what?
I'm actually bored of your voice.
You know
your
what?
voice is so irritating. It's
So
going
is
through my
yours.
head.
So is
So
yours.
shut
I
the
think
fuck
you're
up.
just jealous of me. You know what?
And all you
I
think
just have
about
to
is
laugh
spending
about
money.
you. I actually have to laugh
Gina,
about you.
don't worry, I laugh about you every
with all
day.
your little
After I
cheap
get over your
clothes and
face and I
everything.
see you in the
You're just a
morning.
cheap little tart, washed up tart. Absolute.
Have you
cheap
looked at
little
yourself,
tart.
darling? Have you seen
Yeah,
the
I
clothes
have,
you wear?
I
You
have,
wear
yeah.
fucking nothing in the day.
Neither do you.
Maybe you should put a few
Neither do
clothes on you every once in a while.
And you stitch in all your little padding and everything in all of your bras. You're just a little home-wrecking whore, and I don't like
Gina.
you.
Oh, that
You're one
hurts.
of those
Go on,
girls.
keep going.
You're
Good
one of
girl.
those
Keep
girls.
going. Go
You're
on,
one of
keep
those girls
going.
that try
Oh,
it with
you're
all the
definitely
guys
winning
that have
this one,
money
Gina.
just so that
Keep
you can have a
going.
better life for yourself.
Keep
But you know
going,
what?
Gina, I'm being so
You know what?
affected,
Just
so
go away.
irritated by it. Keep
Just go
going with
away.
your little
No one
irritating
likes you
little
anyway.
voice.
No one even
keep
likes you.
going. You're
Oh,
winning
just
this
shut
argument
up.
big
Oh,
time.
just shut up.
Yeah, keep
I
going.
don't really want to hear it.
Fantastic. Oh, you're amazing.
I'm too mature
aren't
for
you?
this. So.
Brilliant. You out of breath?
Don't
Yeah,
really
good
want to hear
girl.
it.
Well done. Shut the fuck up now.
Weirdo. Absolute freak.
Yeah, keep going.
I don't think I've ever
Good
met
girl.
such a
Yeah,
weird
off on
freak
that
in
high
all my
horse.
entire
Go off and
life.
have a little ride on the high horse. Good girl. Good little girl.
I'm just going to choose to ignore this. Ignoring this freak.
Yeah, just shut up with that
What a
irritating
freak
voice
show.
now and we'll all be
Weirdo.
fine. Turn over the other side when you wake up. Give me a break.
Oh, just shut up.
Yeah,
Will you
how
just
about you shut up, Gina?
You're actually disgusting.
Yeah, you're
little
great in
girl.
this argument.
You're
Yeah,
actually really
you are a little
stupid.
pretentious, two-faced little bitch. That's what you are.
Two-faced little bitch.
Yeah.
Two-faced. You're bitchy about the twins. You are bitchy about the twins. You say, oh God, they're going to come back over. They're going to come over here. And then you get really, really scared that they're even going to come over.
What the fuck? When have you ever been sitting with me when I've said that?
Well,
Go
I've
get
heard
your little
it.
fucking
I've
video
heard it.
cam evidence.
I've heard it. So.
I'm never sitting with you. I don't speak
I've
to
heard
you.
it.
Choose
No,
not to. I know who I like and who I
don't
don't
speak
like.
to you at all, and I don't even like
Gina,
you. You
shut
always
up with your
try it with
irritating little
everyone.
voice. I've actually
You
had
try it
enough.
with everyone,
Gina,
and
I've
no one
actually
even
had
likes
enough
you
of
in
you.
here.
I have to look at
And
your
that's
ugly
why you
mutt
get
when I wake up
nominated
every
every
day, and
single
that's
week,
quite enough.
and that's why you got nominated by people's families. But you know
Off on your little
what?
high
I don't
horse.
speak to girls with
Go
no
on
respect
and
for
gallop
themselves.
off on that high
You're
horse.
disgusting,
You're so amazing,
cheap little
pretentious
tart,
little bitch.
and I
Keep
do not ever
going.
want to hear it.
Absolutely.
You're
Aren't you
actually
fucking
really, really childish.
amazing?
Really,
Go
really
put that
immature.
ugly mush away.
Really,
Put some
really
more makeup
immature.
on it while you're at it.
Oh yeah, I love my makeup. I think you need more
it,
as well.
darling. You need it.
Yeah, and so
Trust
do you.
me, I've seen you when I wake up in the morning.
So you know what? So you're picking on people,
round the course on
I
the
think
big
that you're
high
a bully.
horse.
You're one of those
Pretentious
girls
high
that
horse,
bully
and off
people.
she goes, and here she
You like to
goes
pick
into
on
round
people.
2, and here
You
she
have
goes
such a
saying the same
terrible
thing.
personality.
Thinks she's winning a
Nasty,
great
nasty
argument.
little girl.
The
Nasty
voice
little
just
girl.
doesn't shut the fuck up.
You don't shut the fuck up.
Well, clearly you don't,
You're
darling.
disgusting.
You are fucking disgusting.
You're really nasty.
Do you know how hard it is to lie in
and
this
you
bed
pick on
beside you
people
every
with their
night?
looks
Go on,
and
keep
say that I
going
need
round.
makeup.
Yeah,
You're
round
just as
and round
bad
on
as
the big high
Sally.
horse.
You're just
Round and
disgusting.
round and
Disgusting.
round and
I
round.
don't even want to hear
And
it.
finally she shuts up.
No, finally
No,
you should
no, she's not
fucking
done
shut
yet.
up. You know
Back
what?
on the horse. Back
You're
on the
immature.
horse.
I'm not
Round
doing
and
this.
round and round and round
I'm not
on our
doing
high
this.
horse.
So immature.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
Brilliant.
Sophie, my love.
Great in an argument.
Someone that's very
Great,
mature.
she shut the fuck up. Nice one.
So anyway, not even listening.
I've been putting stuff
How's
in
it
there.
going?
Yeah, right. I'll read out what I've put on there so far.
Okay, cool.
So put some Nutella on it.
Yeah, I did.
Give me a fucking break from this one.
I put 10 eggs, 3 Nutellas, 5 milks.
Wow. That was next level. I don't know about eggs. They need to put wall paint on that shopping list instead. Right, your sport for choice tonight with 5 housemates up for eviction from Borehamwood's most dysfunctional flat share. Remember, you are voting to evict. From a landline, call 090 20 50 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to evict. From a mobile, call 650 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to evict. To evict Charlie, add 02. To evict Dexter, add 05. To evict Hazel, add 07. To evict Jack and Joe, add 08. To evict Sophie, add 13. Mobile and BT landline votes cost 35p. Other landlines may vary. Voting closes later in the show. Please do not try to vote if you're watching Channel 5 Plus One or on demand. And for full terms, go to channel5.com/BB vote. OK, vote lines will freeze in a few minutes, so you need to be quick. After the break, we're going to get more action from the House, and we'll be offering salvation to 3 of the housemates with the fewest votes so far. Hallelujah! We'll see you very soon. Welcome back to Big Brother, and tonight it's the 7th live eviction. Unbelievable. So tonight, Charlie, Dexter, Hazel, Jack and Joe, and Sophie are facing the chop, and it's all thanks to friends and family nominations. So, find shelter, adopt the brace position. We could be in for a bit of a storm, because it's time to meet those friends and family. First up, get ready, it's Charlie's friend Sophie. Oh my goodness. Did you ever think that your nomination would cause that much of a stir in the House?
To be honest, I did. However, I believe that I was actually...
Carry on.
To be honest, I believe that I was just speaking on behalf of the public. The public have been dying for weeks to say it. I was just the messenger. You know, I did it as a test. You know, I had to go in strong to see how they would react. The twins, every testament to their character, laughed it off, can take it. I knew they would. Nice boys. And unfortunately, Hazel has shown her true colours, and, you know, it was...
So are you happy that you did it from your perspective rather than nominating from maybe how Charlie would have nominated?
Absolutely. She's too trusting in people. She didn't see it. The rest of them didn't, and it needed to be pointed out. So...
OK, Sophie, thank you very much. If you'd like to head that way. This might be slightly awkward now because Hazel's friend Joanna is joining us. Coming up, Joanna. How are you? Good. Now, Dexter's mum said that Hazel wasn't to be trusted. Gina's boyfriend said that she was fake. So what is it like to hear things like that said about one of your best friends?
I think it's complete lies. I think anyone who knows Hazel knows that she's very trustworthy. Dexter's mum, Dexter, I don't think he can be trusted either. He picks Hazel up when he wants and he drops her back down. So, yeah, no, I think they're just seeing a totally wrong side of it.
Hazel's mum nominated in Friends and Family Noms. Do you think she picked the right 2 people to put up?
Yeah, 100%. I think Gina, definitely. I think she's bullying Hazel at the moment, and I just don't think it's fair.
I was quite surprised that she nominated Sophie, though.
I think she nominated Sophie. Sophie has put Hazel up twice, so I think Sophie, it was just a second nomination to do. Why not?
OK, Joanna, thank you. Go meet Sophie. OK, next we've got Dexter's mum, Ellen. Hello again, Ellen. OK, so Dexter's nominated the twins. You nominated the twins. Get it right. Because they clash with Dexter. So why do you think they don't get on?
I don't think it's that Dexter doesn't get on with the twins so much. I think it's just that the twins made their mind up that they weren't going to get along with Dexter. Because if you've noticed, he actually tries to get on with everybody in the house. And he hasn't really, up until now, bitched about anybody.
This week, he's had quite a low profile because of everything that's been going on with the girls in the house. So do you think that might save him again this week?
Well, I hope so, because I think up until now he's probably exposed himself more than anybody in the house, in more ways than one. And I think he's been probably the most entertaining.
Well, we all saw that little bottom, didn't we? Ellen, thank you very much. Go and join the others. OK, next up, it's the twins' mum, Kathleen. Hello, how are you?
Thank you.
Good. OK, so you think that Dexter patronises your boys?
Not so much patronise them, but from day one, they just never got on. You know, there was a clash between them. I don't know what the clash is, but I think they're coming around to each other now because, like, the diary room the other night, they had that task to do, and you know what, they were so in sync with each other, it was, like, unbelievable. So maybe they're triplets, who knows?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Now, Sophie, who's over there nominated them, said that they were rude and full of themselves.
they're not rude and they're not full of themselves. They are who they are.
They're very honest, aren't they?
They're very, very honest. So if it comes across rude, well, that's to who it comes across. But they can be, well, Joe's more so, can be very opinionated.
As we've seen.
Yes.
Kathleen, thank you very much. If you'd like to head that way. OK, now, Nana Iris did the nominating on behalf of Sophie. Unfortunately, she can't be here tonight, so representing Sophie is boyfriend Tom. Hey, Tom.
All right.
How are you?
I'm all right, thanks.
Good. OK, Nana Iris. She didn't mess about with her words, did she? Is she always like that?
She never messes about with her words. She always says it straight, and I think she held back a little bit, to be honest with you.
Have you ever been in the firing line with Nana Iris?
Never.
I bet you toe that line so well. Now, she also nominated Sam.
Yeah.
Sam and Sophie, they had this long-running thing. Why do you think they don't get on?
I don't know. I think he's got a problem with her because she said to him last time, as you see on telly, what is your problem? And he says he hasn't got a problem, but he keeps putting her up for nomination. And
do they just not gel?
I just don't think they do, not at all. And I don't think they would in the outside world either.
OK, fair enough. Thank you very much, Tom. Right, get ready, because the vote line for tonight's eviction are now frozen. Lines will reopen later in tonight's show. In a few minutes, we're going to be going live to the house to save not one, but 3 housemates, leaving just 2 to a head-to-head battle. But until then, it's back to yesterday, and Sophie is at war with Dexter's eyebrows.
4:55 p.m. It's been 2 hours and 11 minutes since Gina and Hazel's argument.
Have you spoken to Hazel since?
Me?
Yeah, since like the fallout.
Fallout? There's no fallout ever because we were never friends. So it couldn't have been a fallout. We've never been friends. No one can ever say we've ever been friends.
No.
No one.
Sam is checking up on Charlie.
I think it's okay between you and Hazel now.
There's no point I can't have a trusting friendship with someone that turned on me.
Yeah.
Like, I may have questioned Hazel for my own reasons because I wasn't sure about her, but I didn't turn on her. And I didn't turn on her and made the whole house turn on her. I had my questions for a week and I discussed them with Soph and Gina for one night. Very briefly.
Do you find it annoying that you want to say something to someone, but because you said there's one person, you feel like you have to tell everyone?
It is like that. That's the thing. That's why it's annoying, because if you're not the kind of person that's direct and blunt and you're just not that way inclined, naturally you're going to go to other people sometimes. You should be allowed to come to me and just say that. Because I don't know who else you have to talk to. If you can't even go and say something to someone without it looking like it's two-faced or backstabbing.
Yeah. Gina has come to the diary room.
How has your day been today, Gina?
It's been quite annoying. I've had an annoying little 11-year-old, literally try and be rude to me. Oh, not try and be rude to me. She was incredibly rude to me throughout the whole day. And this is the Hobbit we're talking about, Hazel. And, gosh, it's like dealing with a child. I just can't bear it. I'm 24. I don't need to deal with this. She's just some rude little arrogant bitch. So we had an argument and she was just being really, really nasty and just showing her true colours. And, I actually found it really, really funny because I thought, you dickhead. She was like, you're ugly. And then she was like, I have to wake up in the morning and see your ugly face. I'm sorry, but I've never had anyone call me ugly before. And especially an adult. To tell someone that they're ugly is very, very nasty. I would never, ever, ever tell someone that they're ugly, even if they were. I would never say, you're ugly, because that's so offensive and so nasty. Not my kind of girl. I don't even want to speak to her. She doesn't deserve my respect.
$7:53 p.m. Jack and Hazel are discussing the looming eviction.
Won't be here last night.
It might be.
It might be, but I doubt it.
Think it's yours? Never know.
Yeah. Everything has its due date.
Exactly. And in all fairness, to all of us, 8 weeks.
Yeah, it's not really anything to
moan about. Nothing at all.
Yeah. It really isn't. The only thing you'd have a thing with now is, oh, I went so far and just the last hurdle, essentially, that's what it
Missed
is.
it.
But personally, I'd be happy either way. I think there's people that want to be here more than me.
Gina and Sophie are talking about Hazel.
I just hope she goes tomorrow. Like, not even hope, but she has to go tomorrow. Or else I'm actually going to ask why she's still here. Because it's not like she ever gets saved first. You know, people normally get saved first.
Yeah.
It's never been that way with her. She's always down to the last bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hopefully she'll get more eviction, people evicting her, because she's had, 2 arguments this week. Yeah, and she started them both.
Charlie and Dexter are thinking about the future.
I'm so scared about tomorrow.
I
really want my fairy tale ending. I just want to get to the final. That's all I want. I don't want to win. I just want my fairy tale ending so I can say that I stayed throughout the whole process.
It would be, I think it would be a dream for all of us. I think at this point, when you've come this far, never ever expecting in a million years to come this far, and it just would be an absolute dream to stay as long as you possibly could. Really, to stay to the final would just be incredible. Single, it's me or Hazel, and double, it's me and Hazel.
Oh God, I'm receding so badly. I'm gonna need hair transplant. I'm getting old, Trafford. I'm getting old. I need to settle down.
You're getting old.
Pop out some mini Dexters.
Oh blimey, that would be a flipping nightmare. A load of devious Dexters running all over the place.
I'm not devious. God damn it.
God damn it.
Just. I'm not, honestly. You'll see that.
It's about my little binoculars.
I'm just misunderstood. Hang on, I'm just looking at my little violin.
Huh?
my little violin.
Oh, my binoculars. I can actually see you here.
What can you see?
A devious man.
God.
Dexter the Great.
Oh.
It's now time to take the pressure off 3 housemates and turn the heat up on the remaining 2. It's time to talk to the house. Big Brother House, this is Emma. Charlie. Dexter. Hazel. Sophie. The viewers have spoken. Your fate is sealed. For the last 5 days, the British public have been voting to evict. I can now reveal that the 3 housemates with the fewest votes and therefore safe from eviction are Jack and Joe.
Thank you.
The next person safe from eviction is Sophie. The third person saved from eviction is Dexter. Charlie.
right.
Well done, guys. Well done.
Wow, we're between you and me. Yeah.
Well done, guys.
Be safe, Charlie.
Okay, so there's now 2 housemates left to choose from. Who walks out of those doors and leaves behind the chance to win £100,000 is entirely up to you. Lines will have now reopened, and remember, you are voting to evict. To evict Charlie from a landline, call 090 2050 5802. Or from a mobile, 650 5802. To evict Hazel from a landline, call 090 2050 5807. Or from a mobile, 650 5807. Mobile and BT landline votes cost 35p. Other landlines may vary. Voting closes later in the show. Please do not try to vote if you're watching Channel 5 Plus One or on demand. And for full terms, go to channel5.com/BBVote. Right, there's just enough time to pop the kettle on. I'll be back here in a few minutes with more house shenanigans, plus an almighty live eviction. Don't miss it. Welcome back to Big Brother, where before the break we put 3 housemates out of their misery, leaving 2 quaking in their Jimmy Choos. Dexter, Jack and Joe and Sophie were all saved after receiving the fewest votes so far, which means Charlie and Hazel are now battling it out to stay in the Big Brother house. You at home, you've been tweeting in your thoughts, and oh my goodness, you are on fire this evening. Alana Pearson said, Charlie, she's a manipulative, game planning, crocodile crying, journey moaning plonker. And Barbie Beth said Hazel should 100% go tonight. She's been getting worse as the weeks go on. Backstabbing and sneaking. Well, you don't have long to vote. Lines will be closing very shortly. So, who do you want to leave this evening? Remember, you are voting to evict. To evict Charlie from a landline, call 090 2050 5802. Or from a mobile, 650 5802. To evict Hazel from a landline, call 090 2050 5807. Or from a mobile, 650 5807. Mobile and BT landline votes cost 35p. Other landlines may vary. Voting closes later in the show. Please do not try to vote if you're watching Channel 5 Plus One or on demand. And for full terms, go to channel5.com/BBVote. Right, before we hand the eviction notice to either Charlie or Hazel, there's just time for one more dose of house reality. And the boys have their very own unique way of emptying the pool. Roll BT.
9:35 p.m. Sam, Jack and Joe are making waves in the pool.
I drink my red wine. I don't want chlorine in it.
Hazel wants to talk to Charlie about Charlie's Friends nominations earlier this week.
Anyway, I want to talk to you about that before I go tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because every time I do, try to...
Yeah.
I was angry with your friend. Gina mentioned a couple of things out there to me, and obviously then I went, took it out on you. You know, and that kind of just because I don't like Gina, I'm sorry that I listened to her. It actually started because she's like, so what did Charlie say to you in the treehouse? And I was like, treehouse? And then it was our chat, and I was like, we talked about Oh, that's interesting. And looking at Sophie going,
I'm going to take a beer and wine, leave you to do it. I'm not getting involved.
Sorry, Dex. And literally got me so wound up. She's like, well, Hazel, she's been saying about you for the past, I don't know how long, that you're this, that, the other, you're this, she doesn't trust you, you're a game player. She's the one that's been saying it to us, and then walking out to you and being like, She'd put into my head then that, well, there's obviously stuff being set up in the diary room because her friend nominated you, so that means... And I was like, what? And I was kind of like, in hindsight, why the hell would Gina want to tell me?
had to leave them two because it was getting a little bit awkward.
Why? What happened? What were they talking about?
No, they just had me a chat.
About what?
It's about everything.
Their relationship.
Yeah.
Arsed, bothered, boring.
You will never get anything
No one's
out of that.
interested.
I wish you just took me aside and said
I do
these
too.
things.
I do
wish,
too.
Because,
But before I knew it, everybody was sat
down.
down.
So far in my head, I was absolutely livid with you.
Yeah.
I literally was like...
She
and-
made you sound, Charlie, like the most horrible bitch. She made it sound like you're up in that diary room every day going, rah, rah, rah.
So for her to say to you, do not open up and do not be emotional, she doesn't want the public to like you.
She made it sound like you were a little club in there every day going, don't trust her, she's a game player. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, she's totally... And then I was kind of thinking, why did Charlie have a chat with me up in the treehouse for 3 hours and everything was fine if this is what she was really thinking? 'Cause she had put it in my head that you were up there going, rah, and in the bedroom behind my back going, and I was like, I'm sleeping about this girl, we're making plans to move in together. And I felt like I've been made a fool of because I'm annoyed with her and I hate the fact that she thinks she's got one up. What?
No, nothing.
If you see it back and you see what she said about you out there, you will understand 1,000,000%. And then if you watch back my diary rooms and what I've been saying about you and how loyal to you I've been, and then Gina, who I fucking despise, coming out and saying, oh, your best friend is saying, and I was going, whoa, okay, I'm a fucking idiot, and that's why I flew off the handle. Firstly, she hit a spot with me because the way she made you sound, had no consideration. Remember you were upset the last time because I flew off the handle as well.
give a shit for
when
your,
you're having an argument,
about the
other person does not come into it, because if you see how you felt toward me, you didn't think of what I might have been having or thinking or saying or feeling. You don't. It's
I did
an
for a
emotional...
second. I did actually think. I understood for a second. I thought, no, bless her. I was like, she's just upset and angry because of something. But I lost it very quickly, and I said up there as well.
That's what I'm saying.
I lost
you really
it very.
Yeah.
I was like, I know.
When you were trying to defend yourself, your emotional brain patterns completely jump out of sensitivity or emotional understanding.
You
they go,
forget what the other person feels.
Me,
because you're into
right,
yourself.
And you tell me now.
It's almost like a self-indulgent thing. It's like you become completely about yourself.
It's a self-defense because when you're in a fight or flight mode, it's you got to defend it. You got to, that kind of way. But unfortunately, that's the way it went. And had it been a straight up thing between you and I would have been like, that's fair enough, that's fine. But it wasn't. It was formulated. What are you looking at?
I don't know.
What's she doing? And that's why I'm so firstly annoyed at her, because she got exactly what she wanted to get. And I don't really give a fuck. But I know there's more to it than what met the eye in this. Because to do that, to sell you out, for me to get that mad, I don't get mad over nothing, It's just because I'm sick that I fell for that.
$12:29 a.m. Some of the housemates are getting ready for bed.
No, next sweetheart. See you in the morning.
Night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night, Charlie.
Good night, Gina.
Believe in yourself, babe. Believe in yourself. You can never go wrong.
Never what?
Never go wrong.
Yeah, you're right.
Dexter is in the diary room sharing his thoughts on Gina and Hazel's fiery relationship.
Gina and Hazel, it was brewing, then they sort of made up a little bit when there was a question mark over Charlie, but that's never going to be okay. Them two do not like each other.
I think the right person will go tomorrow, hopefully, anyway. We'll see anyway. Hopefully. Or else I'll be really angry.
Right, it's 12:30. Is that? They left like...
That's not bad.
It's still early. What the hell?
Thank you, Gina.
It's so early.
Yes,
This is late.
Yay, eviction night.
My truck.
I think we can safely say that that looks like the world's most awkward sleepover ever. Right, bad news, people. The vote lines for tonight's eviction are now closed. Please do not call, as your vote won't be counted. After the break, Charlie or Hazel will be coming through those big bad doors. Who's blown it and who has been given a second chance? We'll find out very soon. Welcome back to Big Brother, and we are just moments away from live eviction number 7. So after a week of turmoil in the house, tonight's eviction has come down to Charlie versus Hazel. You have been voting since Monday, and the results are now in. It's time to talk to the house. Big Brother house, this is Emma. Charlie. Hazel. The viewers have spoken. Your fate is sealed. For the last 5 days, the British public have been voting to evict. And I can now reveal the housemate with the most votes and 7th to be evicted is... Hazel.
Well done.
Hazel, you have lost your place in the Big Brother house. You have 30 seconds to say your goodbyes.
Enjoy. It's my brother.
Hazel, told you the chance.
I'm shaking like a thing.
Well done.
No, thank you.
Enjoy your week.
Hazel, you have been evicted.
I love you.
Please leave the Big Brother house.
I've got the booze already.
Hazel, 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 Hazel.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
They're off me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
live eviction number 7. I am joined by our newest evictee, Hazel. So, not the nicest of exits, but I'm gathering you probably weren't surprised by the reaction of the crowd.
I wasn't, but you have to take the good with the bad, and I saw a few cheers down there.
There are a few Hazel signs as well.
There was a few.
But you've been hearing that for a few weeks.
Yes, I have. I've been hearing that for the last month.
You were mentally prepared for it.
Yes, I was.
You've had a couple of quite tough weeks in the house. So are you relieved to be sat here tonight?
Do you know what? Not everybody gets to get into the Big Brother house. And I think thousands and thousands of people wish they could be in there. So, I mean, it's bittersweet. I kind of had my time. Never thought I'd last 2 months. I mean, what are the chances? Especially hearing the reactions and a few things that went on in the house. And, I mean, you can't see 24/7. You can never see 24/7 of a person. And, you know, I mean, I'm happy to be out and see my family, and there's lovely people in here, and I'm really happy about that. So
you're quite competitive as well, and we've heard you say that.
Yes.
So, did you want to win it? Did you think maybe you could win it?
No, I don't think. I mean, you can never say you did want to win it, but I never ever thought that I'd come this far along. So every week that went by, and I kind of went, oh my God, I've been saved. What's going on? Nice twist of faith, and I was saved a few times, so it's not all that bad. You know what I mean? Yes, I am highly competitive, but more so when it comes to kind of a childish manner, like I want to win if it's like a task or, you know, something like that.
We saw that.
You did see that.
Yeah, we did
see that. You did. That's my tomboyish and my competitive nature coming out, and I just can't help it.
Okay, now you started off as a very popular housemate.
Yes.
On the inside of the house and also on the outside of the house.
Oh, really?
Where do you think it went wrong for you?
If I'm going to be honest, I think it may have come down to the daily situation.
You'd be right.
Would I be right?
That was a definite turning point for you. Take a look at this.
Okay.
You know when you want to say certain things, but you can't in this house?
Yeah, that actually does work.
Yeah? I'm very sensitive at the moment.
Really? And a pair of tight boxers prevent you from being sensitive?
Yeah, like when I was hugging you.
Should we hug?
I didn't. Do you want a hug?
No, I'm on show.
You're on show?
Yeah, that's why I got my hat there. Do you have a little strip? What is wrong?
I'm not gonna lie, I am frustrated as hell.
Fuck my life.
I hate homewreckers. I hate them so much.
They're the love. You understand me though, yeah? And then you stay behind that line.
What the fuck is Callum saying? No idea. That I've crossed the line.
You can't have your cake and eat it and then go home and have dessert.
I'm in here and I already think I haven't got a girlfriend.
Pick me up.
Just wanted a woman's perspective.
It's not right. I wouldn't agree with that. Lifting her up, you can't do that.
It looks like you are the evil, nasty person that's trying to wreck someone's relationship.
I love Katie to bits, like no other woman I've ever loved. Fuck's sake, what have I done?
So, Hazel, watching that back,
yes.
Do you think you crossed a line?
Do you know what it was? For the first 2 weeks, myself and Daly didn't speak. There was nothing between us. He spoke to everybody else about having a girlfriend. When we actually chatted, he came to me and said, we're not actually together. We broke up before we came in. I came in here saying, do you know what, actually I have a girlfriend to maybe hold on to faith that when we got out, she'd maybe want me because I'd gone through the show saying that we were with each other. So as you saw here, the first initiation was, I like you written on my hand.
Yeah.
So when I was given that and told there was no girlfriend, that obviously wasn't shown, clearly. Him saying, I don't have a girlfriend.
We did see him say, it was your relationship was all over the papers as well. No, we did see him say, I have a girlfriend. Yeah. We saw him say, I don't know if I've got a girlfriend. We saw him say, I don't know what's going on.
Yes.
So even if he didn't say, yes, I have a girlfriend to you, you had heard that he had a girlfriend.
Yes.
So therefore, would it not have been best to have erred on the side of caution and not gone there?
It would have been.
Until you knew.
Yes, it would have been, but it takes two to tango.
Absolutely, it does.
And when you have somebody come to you, when there's a little bit of innocent flirting and right in your hand when you think nobody's watching, I like you, and I kind of went, oh, he's a good-looking guy. Do you know what I'm saying?
Was that a green light for you to possibly go for it?
Do you know what? He had said to me on several occasions, I don't actually have a girlfriend. I kind of came into this saying, you know, that I did just to please her and hoping we get back together. And when someone writes in your hand, I like you, and they're telling you, I don't have a girlfriend, and da-da-da-da, not everybody out here sees that because not all those bits are shown.
We saw that. We saw the writing on your hand.
Yeah.
But how would you have felt if you were his girlfriend watching that?
Naturally,
whether he said, oh, I've just kind of said that to please her,
Yes.
she's still going to be watching it constantly.
Naturally, but I think in that sense, Daly was the one that had or didn't have a girlfriend.
Daly was absolutely the person with the girlfriend.
Yes.
And Daly was the one that should have nipped it in the bud
I
right
think
then.
so. I think so.
But
When
even
someone...
if he didn't, you
Yes.
still could have done that as well.
No, absolutely, I could have if I wasn't being given so many mixed signals and mixed messages, and then someone sitting on their bed and saying, I can't say it, so let me write it in your hand, and me going, okay, you saw it for yourself, you know, I like you, and that was, boom, that was him saying, I don't have a girlfriend, it wasn't really real, And when a woman is told that, and she's being told there's nothing going on the outside, you're stuck in a house, there's nothing else to do, naturally relationships develop. You know, that kind of a way. So, I mean, it wasn't an evil plot or, you know, I'm going to get the guy.
No one's saying that was an evil plot, but I think the reason people have wanted, a lot of people have wanted you out for so long is because whether he had a girlfriend or not, you both should have waited.
Absolutely. And I do believe that most of the blame has been laid with me, a little bit because I'm a girl and that's kind of the way things kind of roll. But it takes two
really
to tango.
blamed as well.
Oh, okay, well, I'll find out.
Don't worry. Do you have any regrets about your relationship with Daly?
I do, because you know what? You're stuck in a house with lots and lots of people. It's 24/7. There's not a whole lot else to do. You have to go from the garden area to the kitchen to the bedroom. You really can't avoid anybody in that house. So if there's a bit of chemistry with somebody in the house and they're giving you mixed signals, they're telling you, I like you, you know, naturally things develop. You're locked in there. Nobody has any idea what it's like for 24/7. People see an hour, 2 hours at home. They don't realise that you wake up together, you eat breakfast together, you have lunch together, you do tasks together, you have dinner together, you drink all night together. And I think everybody's been in a position like that at one point or another in their lives, you know?
What were your true feelings for him, though? Was it, you said to me when you went into the house, I always get what I want.
Yes.
Did you want him? And is that why you went for him? Or was it just because you were in that environment? Or
Do you know what it was?
did you genuinely like him?
I did. I tell you what, when I saw him coming down the stairs on the first night, I went, good-looking guy, but we didn't speak for 2 weeks. It wasn't like an instant kind of, you know, I'm going to get this guy, I've seen this guy, and he's mine and whatnot. It developed, and it developed very slowly, and, you know, we had a lot in common, we had a lot of intimate chats, you know, and it just, one thing went to another. And look, at the end of the day, we didn't have sex, we didn't kiss, we didn't romp in the pool. You know, there really wasn't a whole lot to it. If people are annoyed about flirting and stuff, I can completely understand that. I'll hold my hands up, and, you know, I keep saying, it takes two to tango, and if you've given mixed signals and mixed messages and people saying, you know, don't have a girlfriend, I like you, you know, and making the first move, well, then naturally, locked in there, you're gonna, you know, you can't avoid someone if there's chemistry and a connection, you know, and it didn't really lead to anything else, you know, there wasn't a finale, if you know what I mean.
Well, it ended quite abruptly.
It did.
Obviously,
it did.
With the safe house situation. He was removed, and quite rightly, because of his actions towards you. How did that make you feel with him leaving the house?
Oh, devastated, of course. I would never, I mean...
You must have been I would imagine, extremely confused.
Yes.
Because you were happy to go back to the safe house after it had happened.
After...
And then he was removed, which I imagine that's not what you initially wanted. So
no.
You must have been quite torn.
Yeah, I mean, when I went up to the diary room and I'd been called out, obviously I then realised, OK, we've had a lot to drink. We'd eaten nothing that day. He was drunk after the first drink that we had. He doesn't hold drink very well. And I think it was just a case of, you know, it just, when it actually happened, you're having a few drinks and you don't know really what's going on. I think you don't know this guy as well as you think. The public did vote us in there. I didn't ask to jump into bed with anybody, or, you know, it wasn't that kind of a thing. And I just think, you know, got out of hand, a few too many drinks. You have to remember it's dark in the diary room. So when I was called and we were all called out, I kind of went, shit, was something about to happen? Did they see something I didn't see? Was there a real threat? You know, that kind of a thing. And
there
then
was a lot of worry on your face, and I think rightly so.
Yeah, there was, because when you're voted into a safe house with somebody by the public, I mean, we'd no choice. We were a little bit like, we're really not comfortable with this, don't really want to do it, you know, it puts us in an awkward position. So if people were really annoyed about me going into a house with somebody that potentially had a girlfriend, they actually put me in there.
Yeah.
They actually put me in there.
We could talk about Daly all night.
Yes.
We don't have long left, and we haven't even talked about anything else. So let's quickly just touch on Gina. You clearly don't get on.
No.
Why? What is it about the two of you? You're both very strong women.
Yes.
You're both very opinionated women. You're both very similar in that way.
Yes, we are. I mean, I gave Gina a chance at the beginning, and then she just turned
nasty, and all she ever wanted to talk about was you have to wear designer shoes, you have to spend 20 grand in every shop on Bond Street in Harrods, you have to spend this, that and this everywhere. It was all money, 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 and I have to have my shoes, and, you know, I need to be skinny, and I don't want cellulite, so I'm not going to eat the chocolate spread, Hazel. You know, you can eat, you know, just nasty little digs. And I was kind of going, there's no need for that. You know, it just got progressively more and more nasty, and after they stayed in the safe house, and obviously they're stuck in there for 5 days, all they're seeing and hearing, you know, is...
We're running out. We're going to drop off there literally any minute.
Problem,
you can continue this chat down a bit on the side, which is up next. So we're not trying to cut her off. She can talk about it in a little while. Thank you so much. Here
Thank you, Emma. Thank you.
It's Hazel.
Hi. This is so weird. She is best.
Are you in contact?
Oh no, these are my eyes.
Wow, you got really piercing eyes.
Hazel is beautiful, isn't she?
And you came down with your fucking tip.
Were they? Oh, not.
They were.
Gay guys are cool.
Love you.
You're a lot more ruthless.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I want to come in here and have some form of an impact.
Are you joking? Will you do this? I can tune in your eye.
She was getting a bit aggressive.
This is probably how day felt.
That's pretty harsh, Charles. That's pretty harsh.
It wasn't intentional. Are you for real?
You need to think before you speak. My living every day is made by stirring things up, the evil inside.
Why are you such a bitch?
Because I was born that way, baby. Can someone explain why I'm a snake?
Hazel being the snake. Hilarious.
My first nomination is Hazel.
Hazel.
Hazel. Hazel.
She puts the F in fake.
Fucking bollocks.
You clearly have a terrible life, Gina. You like to bully people.
You think you're
a little
more than
dirty
you
whore anyway.
Just can't take you crazy people anymore. You're driving me insane.
Sorry, baby, not my type, love.
Well, I love Hazel. I really... My opinion personally on Hazel is she's my best friend in the house.
Was she too pretty, man? She's like perfect now, really.
I'm having good fun. Everybody's kind of cool. It's not like any other situation you'd ever be in life. You know, once in a lifetime experience. So I've thoroughly enjoyed the whole thing.
Under the charge of Big Brother, our housemates are entering their penultimate week in the house, and the fight to the finish is officially on. If you want more, then you can carry on watching late night action at channel5.com/Big Brother. The highlight show will be back tomorrow night at 10 p.m. and we'll be going live to the house on Monday for face-to-face nominations. I can't wait, that's always brilliant. I'm going to be back here to kick another housemate out live next Friday. Have a great night. See you next week.
I reckon it's Wednesday in 5 days, and then 5 days from Wednesday is Monday.
Oh, what? So you don't think there'll be a Friday?
Yeah, no Friday.
No, there'll be a Friday. They have to keep them in.
Oh, I suppose, yeah, because it's Friday night telly, isn't it?
Friday night telly. Like, there's nothing else on a Friday night, so you're going to sit and watch Big Brother. So on a Saturday, this is why if you ever put anything up on a Saturday when the X Factor's on, you're mugging yourself off, because the X Factor's going to win all the time.
Yeah, because it takes over everything.
That's it. So this is why they probably put this on a Friday, because they know there's nothing else on a Friday. So I reckon there will be one on Wednesday, I reckon there'll be one on Friday. One person and 2 people on Friday, 3 in the final.
Oh, what, one person on Wednesday, 2 people on Friday?
2 people on Friday,
and then 3 in the final?
Yeah.
3?
3? No, there'll be 4.
No,
yeah, there's always 4. Because there's always first, second, and
But
third.
if Secrets and Lies, it's all changed up.
I was going to say, Secrets and Lies, we might not even make this week, we might not even make it tomorrow. We'll not make it to tomorrow, but...
Yeah, you're right, actually.
Who knows what's going to happen.